Hi yogis, it's Jody, and welcome to our Energizing morning flow. This practice is great for the yogi on the go. You have things to do, you have a busy day, but you still want to get in that 20-minute feel-good early morning yoga workout. This is for you. I don't want to waste much time because I want us to get straight into it. Grab some blocks if you know you like them, especially for triangle pose. But other than that, you won't need anything. So let's just get right into it. Come into tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're gonna start by warming up the shoulders with thread the needle. So ground down through your left hand, reach your right arm up, inhale. And as you exhale, just thread the needle, bringing that right arm underneath, coming onto your right ear and your right shoulder. And you could stay here depending on how your shoulders are feeling this morning. Or if you want, you can start to crawl that left arm forward, squaring the shoulders, intensifying the stretch in your outer right arm. I have tight shoulders, so this feels really nice for me. Just a couple of deep breaths as we check in with our body. And then from here, we're going to start to challenge our balance. Tuck your toes, reach up into your fingertips of your left hand, and then we're going to start to reach your left leg back, challenging your balance. We're going to be here for 5, 4, use your core for stability, 3, 2, 1. Slowly returning your knees back down, sliding your left hand underneath your left shoulder, reach the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, return it back down to the mat. Let's switch sides. Ground down through your left hand. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, thread the needle coming onto that left shoulder, bringing your left ear down to the mat. And same options. You can keep your left hand where it is, or if you want, you can start to just crawl it forward and try to square the shoulders to intensify the stretch. And just breathing into your back body, lower back, top of that left shoulder. Maybe find your Ujjayi pranayama. And then tent up on your right fingertips. Tuck your toes and let's challenge our balance. Slowly start to reach your right leg back. Watch out if you have a couch like I do. And we're going to use your core, just stabilize yourself. We're here for 5, 4, it's okay if you're a little wobbly, 3, 2, 1. Returning your knee back down. Sliding your right hand in, reaching that left arm up, inhale. Exhale back to tabletop. And just wiggle from side to side. Continuing with this theme of like opening up our shoulders and chest, we're going to come into puppy pose. This might be a little intense because we're coming right into it in the beginning, but go to your level of depth. This is your practice. Do what feels good. We're going to come on, making sure our hips are stacked over our knees. We're going to bring our chest down to the mat as we walk our hands forward. You could bring your forehead down to the mat if you're feeling a lot of tightness and crunchiness in the shoulders, or if you have the space and you want to see what it feels like, bring your chin down to the mat. If this is a lot for you, you could sway from side to side in the chest to find a little bit more space. Slow your breathing down. Just, try to bring awareness into the body without judgment. Does this feel good or does this hurt? Can you release some tension down to the mat as you feel the stretch across your chest? One last breath. And as you exhale, slowly slide onto your belly. We're going to come into Cobra. We're going to do 3 rounds of Cobra here. So bring your hands by your side. press into the tops of your feet, lift the kneecaps up, really activate the muscles in your back body, and then slowly start to lift your chest, pulling your heart through the gateway of the arms. Gaze up as you inhale. And as you exhale, return everything down to the mat. We're going to do that 2 more times. Maybe this time lift the hands by your side. Inhale, lift the chest. Gaze up. Draw the lower belly in. Find your back bends. Inhale. Exhale. Return everything to the mat. For our last back bend, I want to invite you to do Lotus Shalabhasana pose. So hands back by your side, lifting the feet up, internally rotating from the big toe side in, and then lifting the chest. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, gaze forward, 3, lift a little higher, 2, work those glutes, 1, inhale, exhale, release. Push back into child's pose. Big toes touching, knees spread wide. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more alive, a little bit more energized. And use this brief time here to set an intention. What do you want the rest of your day to feel like? What do you want to call into your day? And then we're going to slowly start to sit on up. And then we're going to come into plank. One way to really get you going, activate your day, energize your day, is to get your core going. So hands underneath the shoulders, big toes touching. We want to really start to fire up the inseam of your legs. Glue them together, dome the upper back, gaze down. Core is such an important practice, a part of our practice in yoga. We really underestimate it sometimes. It carries us throughout our day and really just helps us get through our practice. So let's use that time here to focus on those muscles. From here, I want you to bring your right knee outside your right tricep, touch it, and then step back. And then left knee outside your left tricep, and then step back. Keep going. We're going to do it 10 more times. Right, and then left. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Downward facing dog. Whew, I'm feeling a little bit warm. Hopefully you are too. In this first down dog, shake the head. No. Shake the head. Yes. Move the hips from side to side. And try to slow down your breathing. All right, let's start to work into our flow portion. Big toes touch. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then from here, prepare for Virabhadrasana 1. We're slowly going to start to shift the shoulders over the wrist, drawing that knee into your chest, stepping that right foot in between your hands. We want to spin our left foot down at an angle. Hips to heel or hips width distance. Rise up. Warrior 1. If you feel any tension, any discomfort or pain in this pose, come out of it. Pain is never okay. But these warrior poses really teaching us how to develop strength. We're strong warrior. So pull that right hip back. Press into the pinky side edge of your back, outer foot. Firm the inner thighs. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. Reach up. You got this. Warrior 1. Breathe. You're a strong warrior. Gaze up as the palms touch. Draw your hands heart center. From here, keeping a nice deep bend in that right knee, we're going to come into the ball of our left foot and then slowly start to draw that left knee into your chest. Take your time getting here. We're going to work on our balance. If you have any plants in the way, you might want to be careful. But you could keep your knee bent. Take your right hand outside your left knee, left hand to your left hip, and just kind of look back. Or for an extra challenge, reach your left arm back and extend your left foot for twists. We're gonna be here for 5, 4, draw the lower belly in, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Slowly start to step that left foot back, finding your heel to arc alignment, coming into Virabhadrasana 2. Take your time getting here, but make sure you get here. Don't give up. If this is hard and you feel your muscles are shaky and you're having a hard time, that's what growth looks like. Every time we step onto our mat, it's gonna feel a little different. Honor what your body needs today. When all else fails, just come back to your breath. Maybe smile. Warrior 2. Firm the inner thighs. Again, come back to your core. Let this stabilize you. Draw the lower belly in. Lengthen through both sides of the waist, and then use your arms. You got this. Slow it down. Strengthen those legs. You're a strong warrior. And then from here, keep it a nice deep bend in that right knee. Reverse your warrior. And because you deserve it, straighten that front leg. I know I needed that. Feeling a nice stretch along the right side of the body. Inhale. And then bring your hands up, keeping the legs where they are. Draw that right hip back and prepare for triangle pose. If you're feeling a lot of tightness, feel free to keep a nice bend in that front knee. You could bring your hand to your shin, a block. What we want to avoid here is just kind of collapsing or just finding a back bend like that. We want to really engage the core. Draw the back muscles down, the shoulder blades down the back, reaching that left arm up and gaze up at that left hand if it feels good, or down if it doesn't. Trikonasana triangle pose. One of my favorite ways to find a deep stretch in that side body. Slow it down. We're almost there. It will be worth it. From here, look down. Bring both hands down to frame that front foot. Lower your back knee down to the mat. And then we're gonna come into lizard pose. So bring your hands inside that right foot. Heel toe your foot to the side of the mat. And you could stay up here, just kind of moving from side to side, getting into those hips. Or if you want, you could come down to your forearms, pushing that right knee away. And breathing into those quads, hip flexors, outer right hip. Stay here. If you want, reach that right arm up and back for that left foot. First, I want to kick to open up my chest and then bend my elbows to feel a nice stretch in my quad. And then releasing that back foot if you grabbed it. Pressing back up into your hands and just take a child's pose. Knees together. Head to the mat. Good job. If you want to find a reverse prayer position here, pressing down with your elbows to feel a nice stretch in the shoulders, feel free to do that. And just letting go of that side. Before we go into the next side, just know that both sides are not created equal. Some sides are tighter than the others, and that's okay. So let's begin. Plank, you already know. Strong core. Let's build that heat. Let's build that energy. This time, let's start with our left foot. So left knee, left outer tricep. Step it back. Right knee, right tricep. Step it back. Keep going 10 more times. Left, right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Woof. Feeling the heat. Let's keep it moving. Big toes together. And then we're going to inhale, left leg rises, bend the knee, open the hip. And then for here, prepare for warrior one. We're going to shift the shoulders over the wrist, drawing that left knee in, stepping that left foot in between your hands. And then we're going to spin the right foot down, heel to heel, or hips width distance, rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. Take your time. Just don't give up. Pull that left hip back into the midline, pressing into the pinky side edge of your back foot. We're going to lift from that inner right leg. Draw the ribs and the lower belly in. Really lengthen through both sides. Lift up, warrior one. Breath with sound. You got this. Gaze up as the palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Slowly come into the ball of your right foot. We're going to slowly draw that right knee into your chest, step into the top of the mat. You know where we're going. Be careful if you have any plants, like I do. Step back so you don't hurt your plant babies. And then you could just stay here, finding the twist with the knee bent, taking your left hand outside your right knee, right hand to your right hip, and just look back as you revolve the chest open. Or if you want, reach the right arm back, right leg forward. Try to square the hips down, draw the lower belly in. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look back forward, release that foot, and slowly step back. Warrior 2. Sorry, my back's to you. But this could be a great way to see how I pull my right hip back into my midline. I really push into my outer edge of my right foot. Use my core to find my stability and then open up. Slow it down. This is what growth feels like. It's not always easy, but it will be worth it. Stay with me. Just a few more intentional inhales and exhales. Don't lose the integrity of the pose. Reverse the warrior, keeping the bend in the knee. And then straighten that front leg. Oof. Feels good in my body. And then from here, keeping the legs the way we are. If you need to step it in because one side's a little tighter, feel free to do that. Pull that right hip, pull your right hip back. Arms come down. Triangle pose. I'm trying to engage my back muscles, lengthen through both sides of my waist, reach my right arm up, but not go beyond my flexibility. This is an active, engaging pose. Stay with me. Gaze down, frame that left foot, lower your right knee, and then come into lizard pose. Heel toe that left foot to the edge of the mat. And you could stay on your hands, just kind of moving from side to side, loosening up those hips. Or if you did on the other side, come down to your forearms, using your left hand to open up your left knee. Stay here. Or reaching that left arm up and back, bending that back leg. First, I like to kick it open to open across my chest, and then I bend my elbow to really find a nice stretch in my quad. Slow down the breathing. Just feel any tension in those hips, releasing down to the mat. Do what feels good in your body. It's your practice. And then slowly releasing that back leg. Coming up to your hands and finding child's pose once more. This time you can take your knees wide. Head down to the mat and let it all go. And we did it. Slowly sitting back up. We're just going to come onto our back and finish with a reclined pigeon. So come onto your back. Knees are bent. And let's start with drawing our right ankle over our left knee. Drawing your knees into your chest as you reach through the gateway, little keyhole of your legs, grabbing onto your hamstring or the top of your shin as you flex that right foot, drawing your knees in. Feel free to close your eyes. And just feel the tension in that right hip releasing, maybe with a little help of your right elbow to create a little bit more space, not only in your body, but maybe emotionally and mentally as well. Let it all go. Oh, you did it. We're almost done. Where can you soften? Maybe in between your eyebrows. Maybe it's unclenching of the jaw. Let's take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Let's switch sides. Taking your left ankle over your right knee, drawing your knees into your chest, and reaching your hands in between the keyhole of the legs, grabbing onto the back of your thigh, top of your shin, making sure to flex your left foot to protect your knee. As you draw your knees in closer, going a little bit more deeper into that left hip area. Close your eyes and just feel the stretch. Feel the tension release. Use your breath. Let it be the signal your body needs to let it know it's okay. It's okay to be here. It's okay to relax. It's okay to let go. One last deep inhalation through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Good job. Releasing that. Taking your feet as wide as your mat. Hands by your side, palms up. Savasana. This is where I leave you. Feel free to stay here for as long as it serves you. If you're ready to move on, have a great day. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope I see you again soon. Until then, namaste, yogis.